Hello, digital card fighters. This is Kyle D from Ride My Avatar on Twitch and YouTube to bring you another deck profile. Today, I have a special one. Well, today is Riviere. So, our starter is Cleric Cadet Riviere. Most people remember Riviere from back in the day, but if you don't, she is a superior ride like Tsukuyomi. Well, a ride chain like Tsukuyomi and the other ones. Then they really help each other. So look at the top 7 to add. So consistency.deck. When you don't ride top Mermaid Isle Riviere, she does not go off. So next we have 4 PGs. Then we play Mermaid Isle Falsia for the soul charging ability, just to make sure we have the chain, at least one of the parts into soul. It just helps. Then you have, if Bermuda Cadet Riviere is in your soul, gains plus 10. When rode upon, draw a card. Then another 8k just for the power boost. I only run 1 Pearl, so when this unit attacks hits, Soul Blast 1, return 1 of your units. It helps counter. I don't have more, but I work with what I got. Then 4 of the Super Idol Riviere. If rode upon, Mermaid Isle Riviere is in your soul, you get plus 10, and when top Idol Riviere, draw a card. So that's usually your win con during your turn. If you have 4 or more rear guards, this unit gets plus 3k. So great power lines. Make sure we hit consistency. Then we have a 10k vanilla, you know the drill. Then 1 Pacifica. If I had more, I would play more, but I only have 1, so I have to work with what I got. She's basically the alternate win con that isn't Riviere. So she does gain power for 4 or more rear guards, which is quite normal in idols. They were designed like that. And at the start of your main phase, soul charge 1, draw a card, put a card from your hand on bottom deck. Pretty much use Tsukuyomi's style. Instead of check the top, it's added a card to hand and swaps it around. She's very good, very powerful. So, again, very free. I'm sorry, not to Tsukuyomi. It would be CEOs. But when this attack hits, Soul Blast 6 and Counter Blast 4, call 3 cards from your deck. Really good because you now have another full board. Sad part is, it's really meant to, if with the new way of it going about, it's tough for this effect to really see beneficial. So you just have to make sure when you call 2 to the front, and any triggers, you just put them to the back row. As long as you can hit in those weird columns, it's kind of weird funkiness. Then 4 Rivieres, because this is Riviere's deck. And when this unit attack hits, Persona Blast, to have 3 of your rear guards get plus 5k. Really good, really powerful. Persona Blast basically takes a copy from Soul and out it. But right now there is a glitch with it that you need to have the copy in hand. So I'm not too thrilled about that. It should be from Soul. Then you have Bermuda Princess Lena. During your turn, if you have 4 or more rear guards, this unit gets plus 3k. Great on front row, 13k. And when placed on Vanguard, return all rear guards to your hand. She's literally there because she can become 13, hitting magic numbers. And then 4 Super Idol Creme. When this unit attacks, counter blasts to gain 3k. We've seen this before in other decks, so with that, let us start. I've gotten at least a couple win streaks with this, so hopefully we don't run into a VP farmer. If we do, it's not that big of a deal, but I would like to at least attempt to win and show you guys some real potential. Oh, it's a VP farmer. Oh, well, I don't get to show you the true potential, but I hopefully can show you what the deck can do without being crazy. So one thing you want to do is always have one of her. She can get almost everything. Everything else is pointless. So there's possibilities here, depending on what we draw. And if this is actually not a VP fight, it would have been fine. But it is, so we don't have much option here. That was kind of... Ooh! So, that's the ideal hand right there. that is perfect in every way, shape, or form. You don't need anything else. So, and if you already have the grade 2 in hand, grab the grade 3 if you don't have it, or grab it because having the ability to Persona Blast and gain more power really helps. And hitting those numbers helps. And I'm not joking about that. You want to hit numbers that make your opponent go like, I can't guard this, so my rear guards are gone. You definitely want to run stands and draws in this deck more than crits, because they gain power already, and with all our units already having the power boost they have, because we have 4 and we keep the board. I mean, the weakness of this deck really comes down to how strongly you're facing a Retire deck. If you're not, this deck is pretty resilient. It's really powerful, it hits numbers consistently. So, here we go. So, when she rides, we're going to draw a card. You're gaining advantage all the time. Your opponent really doesn't have much options to stop you. So what we want to do is hit the 5k. Ooh. Yeah, I know I should have whacked, but you know what? We work with what we got. So that's good, because this column wouldn't have hit otherwise. So we... Jeez. Girl, you just hit 3 in a row. Stop. Okay. So, with that, we're going to ride up. We're going to draw a card. Especially what's nice about this ride chain, we draw consistently. Compared to Tsukiyomi's, who soul charges everything, which is good because her build is designed that way. But for us, we want to add cards to our hand. Drawing in this game is very rare, and pretty much because we're ride chaining, the 1-for-1. So place 1 card in, draw a card. That's fantastic in my opinion. This makes it a little more consistent, and being able to keep hand size while doing this makes the deck feel really good. Now we can smack face. There we go. Just in case. And now we're going to, because the on hit activated, we're just going to activate its skill. Target 1, target 2, selected targets. Target 3. The artwork's really kind of cute, too, with this whole animation style. It's very unique. And now hitting for 33. So what's really nice is, you can, if you hit the stands early enough, you can hit for 33, and they're not going to outguard you. So let's see if we can get actually a game going, because that would be more optimal than anything right now. And let us try again. And even with an incomplete deck, we're still able to push numbers. So let us see what we're facing next. Because, again, like I said, the ride chain is very important. Getting the raid 1 is so important, because the deck does not continue without it. You're going to hit the grade 2 because of our... We're going to hit the grade 3 or grade 2 because how small the deck pool is now. We don't have the 16 extra criticals, anything like that. I mean, triggers that flood it. So now our deck is smaller and more consistent. So, I don't want to be completely without luck, so... Ooh. This is tough. We now need to rely on our top deck. Nope, we didn't get there, boys. That's fine, though. As long as we have the grade 2 to go into Soul, we might be losing a little bit of advantage here, but this looks like another possible VP farmer, so... I'm sorry, guys. This is not showcasing this deck pretty well. So, let's see. He didn't say he was a VP farmer. Might no. Here comes the VPs. I mean, I'll take the free wins if everybody's just VP farming today. So. Yeah, VP. Kind of wish I was recording my other... There you are. One card away. So, we're going to call, attack. See, later in, like, later series, we kind of get support for her that fixes this issue that we've been having, and that's not getting Claudette, the grade 1, into ride. So, it's good that we have this right now. This deck, if goes completely accurate, could literally keep up with OTT to Tsukiyomi. So, again, even on good to bad day ratios, this deck can put up a good fight against that. And I haven't tried it against Novas yet. I really want to, but it all depends on luck. And that really happens rarely. So we draw. Ooh, this is actually not terrible. So we're going to call, and then call. So there's reasons for this. So we're going to attack with the van. So now we have this. Now we're going to act. 1, 2, 2, 3. Doesn't matter the 3, but it helps. So now we're at a solid 23 here. And a solid 28 here. See, that's numbers you want to see, guys. So, again, now that would hit because even if they hit the substantial triggers, so let's say there were 10k, that was going to hit, that was going to hit, that was going to hit. So all 3 of these would have hit through, 2 of these would have hit through, if they hit 1 defensive trigger. If it was 2, we weren't getting through that final attack. But since it wasn't, it's pretty solid. So we're going to ride skip, and then we're going to punch face and take our free win. Especially helps when we do this with a stand, just because the deck does have draw ability inherently. You just want to stay on your rear guards because we give power to everybody. So let's see if we can get one real game. I would like to at least show you guys that, like, possibilities of this deck. So we're at a 7 win streak. That's very useful. But, sorry. What's really rough with Bermuda right now that I don't think I'm going to dive too much more into is triple R's. Premium best format. Mizolo, I agree. Ooh, so this might be a good time to see what we can do. We got 1, so we're going to put back 3. Oh, this is going to be a tough one to win. So, again, like I said, it's going to be a tough one because right now we're kind of not seeing any of our half of the deck, and that's the big issue with this right now, is not seeing the other half of the deck. Big thing about ride chains back in the day was not seeing everything. Okay. Heal trigger. So we lost 1 heal trigger. We have 1 draw in our hand. So, ooh. Man. This is getting rough. on the C's. So I'm gonna 5, 10, 15. That doesn't make enough power column. So what we're gonna do, there we go. Okay. Yeah, didn't matter. If he had a defensive trigger, we weren't gonna hit. Yeah. So he wasted a heal, I wasted a heal. I'll take that, and I wasted a draw. So we have 2 draws in our hand out of the 5. So we're only 2 left in deck, and they're all Rivieres. So let's see what we can do here. So he's gonna call a few rear guards just to try to make me. Ooh, not really. What's going on here? That gave away a little bit. Okay. So this might be a consistent draw build. We're about to find out. Ooh, there's the grade 1 we needed. Jeez, we are pretty solid for right now. So any triggers we see will help. Ooh, no triggers. But I'm willing to initiate. We need to at least... Again, the game's glitching. It does not understand. That is not a Soul Blast. In the slightest. Ooh. Well, did not want him to heal, but fine. This is just a bad play. We're just in a bad rock position. So, basket's here. So we need to survive long enough for us to matter. We lost the alternative win con a little bit ago, so that's rough. So we got stands, we got heals. So he's gonna clear our board. I don't want that happening, but it has to happen. So I want to see what we can do here. Ooh. Okay, so he does run stands and crits. Interesting. So he runs a decent, probably... Ooh. That's all his triggers so far. That's a good chunk. So we might win this because he's losing triggers too much. And I'm fine with that. Ooh. See, I don't need the Persona Blast anymore at the moment. So what we're going to do is make this worth our while. So we want to get rid of his rear guards now. Just because we can. And since his triggers are almost out, 3, 6, 9 triggers out of the 13. There's only 4 left, and possibly in main deck. So 1 damage here. This will take some time. So he's gonna soul charge again. So what we have to do is wait for the opportune moment. That since he keeps boosting with this rear guard, he's going to deck out. He's at 13 cards right now. So, does he have something that's going to come from the drop? Pirate ship is just there to be annoying. Got it. Ooh, another trigger out, boys. He needs to stop doing that. This is just only helping me. Ooh. Yeah, we're gonna proceed to main phase. So what we're gonna do is kill you. He's at 6, so he's gonna try to Mega Blast on us to try to win. But yeah, we're gonna invoke that because that's what we want to do. So we have one good option right now is a stand trigger hit. We didn't hit it. So we got him pretty close here. He's gonna Mega Blast, but the problem here is he's really low on triggers. 3, 6, 9, 10. He's only got 3 triggers left in deck. And to be honest with you, 8 cards left in deck. What's left in hand isn't PG related. He's only a few. 2 of them went to the bottom. I don't know what he's thinking here. I mean, he can make a solid board right now with the pirate ship and stuff like that. He's gonna try to push. Okay. Is he gonna initiate Choppy though? Just to try to thin out what's left. Yep, he's activating Choppy. I don't think that was the right play for him, but definitely a good move. So, heal trigger does activate. So, he can't hit here. He's going to rely on the Vanguard swing. So, we have some good chances here, and I hope you guys don't mind. I do live with a little bit of noisy neighbors. Ooh. Did he not think this through? And here's our power columns. So, we're going to go here. Okay, that helps because now we have the PGs in hand still. He needs to seriously call something. And we're going to activate and make some solid plays here. Now, we have to get rid of this one. He has a few possibilities here that can be useful, but he doesn't have much in his deck left for triggers. Here we go. Here's the stand I needed. So, we're going to bring you up because he's not hitting triggers at the moment. Ooh. So, if there was another one, I want to make sure if he does hit this trigger. Okay, that's number 3 out. Now, $1 million question. Does he have the PG? No, he doesn't. So he has to heal out right here. So, nope, he did not. So, we won that one, guys. So, lollies for the win. Well, I hope you guys enjoyed. Please, like and comment for the next one.